बंद करो आवाज, रिकॉर्ड हो रहा है। न्यू ईयर्स को क्या बोलते हैं? शांति। स्लाइडर।
Okay ना।
Hi, hello, namaskar. Welcome back to Kenchi School. Today I'm going to make the slider card. Finally, I'm obsessed and I've been dying to make this. I'm making this card for my dancer friend, that is Raviteja. Recently, he has become a huge YouTube sensation after he had this dance video. I'll leave the link to it below. He has got 4 million views and it is worth not one watch but millions of watches. He is a huge Baahubali fan and I am a huge Baahubali fan. Also, he is obsessed with his bike. He has the Himalayan. So what I thought is I'll incorporate his love for Baahubali and his love for Himalayan and make a slider card for him. Soon he is going to leave for the United States of America for his future aspirations. So I thought I'll make a birthday come farewell card because I'm never making anything for you again, Ravi, because you're leaving us and going. Stay tuned in and check out the slider card.
So the first step would be creating Baahubali on his Himalayan. I just took out a template of a Himalayan bike from the internet, and with the help of that I drew the details of the bike. Here I've not drawn the tires of the bike in detail because I'll be creating them separately. First I'm going to draw out the whole bike and Baahubali sitting on it using a normal ballpoint pen in the color black, and as you can see I'm using reference from the internet all throughout to get the details absolutely proper. Now using the Eco Brush Pen by Art Lounge, I'm going to paint this all out. 70 and 73 for the bike and the tires, 53 and 50 for his dhoti. Then the color 5 and 27 for the skin. Then I used the color 4, 33, 31 and 30 for the waistcoat, as in the armor and the belt and the crown that he's wearing. To add the shine, the golden shine to his crown, I used 20 and 4 number. Then for the Indian flag, I have used 27, 23, 40 and 44. And this is how I painted it all out. Now I'm going to cut all of this. Again, I am maintaining a 1mm white border while cutting this out. It's very intricate cutting, so take your own time, relax, watch television while doing this. Now let's create the slider. So first I'm creating the base of this card. This is going to be a bigger card, so I've used a card of 36 centimeters by 27 centimeter, and then I'm scoring it in the center at 18 centimeters. So the base becomes 27 centimeter by 18 centimeter. Now I'm creating a line where I want the slider to be. Now for creating the slider, I have taken a piece of cardboard, normal cardboard, and I've cut it into 25 centimeter by 5 centimeter. I'm just going to file the edges so that there are no bumps. Now the main part is creating the slot for the thing to slide in. The slot is 25 centimeter by 0.75 centimeter. It takes a little effort to cut this out, but make sure it's all smooth by filing it with the edge of your scissors, because you don't want the slider to slide with bumps all the way. You want it to be really smooth. Now for the wheels to slide on the slider, I'm going to add a little stilts. This will make more sense when I assemble everything together. For now, you just have to remember that you need to add stilts to the wheels. Here I'm making a US skyline. This is because Ravi is moving to America very soon for his future job prospectus, so he's going to leave us and go. So I wanted to incorporate this, and that's why I have also added the Indian flag, because he's going to take our legacy there. Now I'm positioning Baahubali on his bike to see how the slider is going to be placed and where do the stilts come into place and where should I attach them. I am attaching the foam tape on 3 sides of the slot, that is the bottom, the top and the closed end, from where the pull tab won't be pulled. I'm going to double the tape because I want height so that the pull tab has enough space to move around. Here you can see the pull tab which is there under the slider, which is 30 centimeter by 1 centimeter. I'm marking where the stilt should be attached onto the pull tab, and we'll have the slider in between them. I think you can see it and you can understand. It's pretty much self-explanatory. I don't think I can explain it really well while describing it, but as you can see, once I attach the wheel with the stilts onto the pull tab, the basic mechanism of the slider is totally created. Now I would later be attaching Baahubali to the wheels using normal glue. To cover up the whole slider and the slot, I am going to create a grass kind of pattern on this printed green colored paper so that it neatly covers it, and also I'll be writing half of the sentiment onto this. The rest half will be on the pull tab. Here, as you can see, I am going to cover the white pull tab with yellow cardstock because my sentiment will look better against yellow and white was looking too boring. I'm using the sentiment Age is Irrelevant from the stamp set Tons of Love, which is again by Itsy Bitsy. I love Itsy Bitsy stamp sets and I use them all the time. Here, as you can see, I am creating a little notch for the pull tab. It's not necessary, but it just gives you some space to hold on to pull the pull tab, and it looks cute too. Today the sentiment that I'm going for is Never Grow Up because, and the rest of the sentiment is Age is Irrelevant. I'm decorating the sentiments with glitters and a few clusters of flowers. Now attaching it. So I am going to pull out all the tape from the foam tape. Tape, is that what you call it? Anyway, so I have attached it to the base of the card. For the top part, again you're going to put the foam tape on 3 parts, but this time it's going to be bottom, left and right, not on the top part because that is where the stilts are. So if you put the foam tape, nothing will move. So as you can see, it is completed, and the whole thing is working pretty well, and I was very happy when this happened successfully, the whole mechanism, because that is the main part of the card, right? Then I realized that the card was looking a little bland, so I wanted to add some sky color. So here I am using the ink by Artistry in the color Blue Chase and just brushing some color onto the sky. Also I am coloring the windows of those buildings with a normal yellow sketch pen to add little more color onto the card and to finish the look. Here, as you can see, while coloring I curled up my Baahubali too much, but to prevent that I am going to place some weight over it, and I'm going to leave it overnight, and it's going to be back to what it was before, nice and flat. Here are a few of the close-up shots of the card. As you can see, I've used a lot of personal flavors into it, like Ravi's love for Himalayan and his love for Baahubali. You can basically use the mechanism of the slider card and make your own cards, and do let me know what did you make out of them. Or you can just use Baahubali as a theme and make any other card and share that with me too.
And this is the slider card. I have also written a little message for him inside, that is just happy birthday. I really want to thank everybody for showing all the love you all have been showing in the past for my old videos. Please subscribe, like, share and comment and show me your support. I will really appreciate that. Ravi is not here recently. He has gone to Bangalore to visit his family. So Ravi, you're watching this video, come, take this and get lost to United States of America and never show me your face again, okay? Follow Kenchi School on Instagram, that is kenchi.school. Kenchi School is now on Facebook too. I'm going to leave the link to everything down below. You can follow me too on Instagram if you want to. I mean, I also go to party, I just don't play with paper and scissors all the time. I can also be cool, okay? Anyway, have a nice day, have a great life ahead, stay happy, stay positive and keep showing your love to Kenchi.